Good morning, welcome back where the live action continues here on Field 1, the 11 a.m. game. We have girls under 18, Murri United in the grey, red and yellow running left to right, and they'll be going up against undefeated Murri Gummaz. Alex Durante joined by Zeke Field. Zeke, we've got a big game on our hands.
Yeah, I think both sides are undefeated so far in the tournament, so a bit of the top of the table clash, so to speak, which should be good to see. Plenty of girls and plenty of talent across both these sides. A few names that I've seen run around the Harvey Norman under 17s and 19s the last couple of years. So
Ruby Bezgovshek, the 22 for the Gummaz. She played in the 4X Chairs Challenge at just 17 a couple of months ago. So a lot of talent out on the park today. As I say, that ball's gone backwards. Play on, and Murri United, Sadie Langton collects.
yeah, perfect start for Murri United straight off the kickoff. Able to force that error with the wind gusting and blowing around here. It'll be interesting to see who uses it best.
It's been an interesting weather forecast this morning. Where first couple games were pelting down rain, but the sun's come out now for our girls under 18s, and Murri United working towards the sticks. There's a run from the 24 there, Jessica Ivy. So they'll shift out left.
Yeah, had a long back line shift out there to the left, but the 21 in Lucy Splitter took the carry and earns the penalty for catching the Gummaz offside. So United with back-to-back sets here, starting 10 metres out. It'll be interesting to see how they can capitalise or if Gummaz are able to hold on.
Big defensive set needed. Oh, it's with the centre, the 4, and she will go all the way. Sadie Langton.
Yeah, early points for the United girls here, and they're getting up and getting around it. Will be a tough kick coming up. I'm not sure who the kicker for the United girls are, but it'll be interesting to see how she goes with this first one here. No doubt we'll learn a lot from it. Just a simple catch pass from United out to their right. Just too many numbers, and Gummaz girls not taking the ball, just more worried about who was coming from the outside, I think, and that's led to Sadie being able to just slip straight through.
Just error after error, it seemed like, straight off the kickoff from the drop ball, and then an offside penalty as well, and we know that tries come from penalties, and we've seen one very early on in this game.
Yeah, Bailey Webb with the kicking duties, and as we see with that wind, playing havoc to her and blowing the tee and ball over.
And this will be a big part of the game as well as we look across to the Murri United bench. And I was having a chat earlier, and Narelle, coach over there, they don't have a bench today. So all these players will be playing the full 50 minutes. However, on the flip side, Murri Gummaz are quite stacked and have quite a healthy bench. So unlimited interchanges. Didn't
look like it was too early of the day for the 18-year-old girls, but the team sheet says they should have 7 of them over there. But as you said, just the coach and the league safes hanging over that side.
I mean, they're in yellow, so we might see them run on. They sort of match the same colours, but Murri Gummaz, they haven't been really on the back fence at all. They've had 2 wins in the competition so far. The Murri United team have had 2 wins and a loss. And as I say that, here's a great opportunity for the Murri Gummaz. It's play on, the kick's still there, and she will find the line right after kickoff. And an error from Murri United.
Yeah, both sides of the ball there. Error from the kickoff, and leads to points for each. Unsure of the young lady who's scooted down that right-hand side. It's error from United, and no one wanting to pounce on the ball. And the Gummaz girls streaming through and putting it on the toe.
I believe it was Geraldine Lomas, the number 5 there, who went over for first try for the Gummaz. Yes, it was. We've got confirmation from the sideline. So that was a very, very quick retaliation from the Murri Gummaz. Both tries have been conceded from a kickoff error, really?
Yeah, be hopefully this next kickoff we don't see the same pattern. The Gummaz are able to take this one and we have a full set of 6, but we'll see what happens. First off, we got the kick from out wide again. We'll see if the Gummaz kicker.
I'm curious if Lomas has played soccer before, because she had a couple of strikes in there off the boot.
Well able to keep it just in front of her, wasn't she?
So again, tricky kick and wind playing a little bit of havoc. I think that's Letitia Kaitap, the 6, who has kicking duties. A solid punt, but it tries just to the right. So we have a game on our hands in the girls under-18s competition here on field 1 for all. And we've only had 5 minutes of play. If this is what we're in for, where it's back-to-back tries, we could be have a good game on our hands.
Yeah, it might just be whoever is able to defend a set of football at the moment. It's whoever's having the football scoring. So we'll go back to 0-0 scoreline, basically, and we'll start the game again with a nice kick-off here from Murri United. And it's fielded there nice by the try scorer, Geraldine Lomas.
Oh, big contact there put on from Murri United, but Lomas bounces out of it until she's collected there from Martina Williams. So we'll play the ball back inside, goes out the back, it'll be play on, collected, just some simple hands before it finds Janali Levi.
I think that's Jakaya Turpin. Followed up by Denali Maloney.
Yeah, sorry, that was Turpin.
Couple of great 1-2 punch up the centre.
Here we go. That's what they needed. That's Janali Levi in the 8. Still going. Still got a huge run. What a unit, Janali Levi.
Yeah, 3 or 4 to take her down. She just carried him on her back and just kept pumping those legs.
Got a strong forward pack.
Great middles carry as it comes out wide to the 7. Aaliyah Murri on 5th and last.
So Murri plays the ball. We'll see a kick from Geck. Collected nicely from Murri United, but certainly a bit of work to do.
Yeah, great post point set from the Gummaz. Able to get down within the 10 for United to work it out. And a great second carry there from United's 7. I think Bailey Webb.
Yeah, the skipper today, she's certainly been busy around the paddock and one to watch as well. Shifting across now. The Murri United.
Shakai Williams, no, 13. Martina Williams.
Yeah, Martina Williams, a big 13. Puts the first run in. And Murri United now throwing a ball into space. Collected from Langton. Langton, chip in. Chase is on. Pressure's good. Langton collects again. Over halfway now. And this will be last. They'll still need to get their kick away.
Jess Ivey at dummy half.
There it is. Came off the skipper.
Well collected by Geraldine Lomas. There she starts to show a bit of pace. Try and go in outside, but picked up nicely by United. And we've started to see the Gummaz bench activated already, as they so often do, these ladies. Able to roll their bench quite well, the Gummaz, across all grades.
It's exciting to see that so many of our young girls want to play as well. Like, they've got teams across the carnival, and they've got some under 14s, I think, and 16s as well. 2 teams, I think, for the under 14s or 16s, the Gummaz pink and purple. So plenty of girls passionate, but that was a solid run there from Levi. Backed up now from her counterpart in Tu'ua.
Levi coming for a well-earned break after some strong carries there, as it's just a simple catch pass going outside with Nazalia Dula crossing out wide for the Gummaz to extend their lead to 8 points to 4.
Just some simple hands there too, Zeke. That's all it was. They eyes up footy, numbers on the left, and
yeah, identified the space really, and to see the winger was defending a bit tight and able just to execute the pass.
it'll be 8 points to 4 here in this competition. The first time in this game that the Murri Gummaz have taken the lead, with 9 minutes in, 15 minutes to go in this half. And Gummaz will be looking to continue undefeated, in which they'll progress tomorrow to the finals of the competition. The first time the juniors have had semis and finals as well, which is exciting to see the girls being rewarded for their team effort as well as individual effort.
Yeah, exactly right. With the girls having low on numbers for players, teams-wise, we just go straight to a top 2 grand final with the boys here at the Carnival, with some divisions having upwards of 20 teams in their division getting a top 4 chance. So, which is good to see. Last year was had quite a few teams that went through the Carnival undefeated, and it had to go back on a for and against. But we struck it here. And Murri Gummaz, she got a good boot on her, just a little bit off target at the moment, but I'm sure she'll learn from these first couple of conversions and bring it back on target later on. But as United come back to halfway to kick off again, 8 points to 4 to the Gummaz as they start to settle into their work. It's been good couple of back-to-back sets here from both sides.
Murri United just probably taking a breather here.
Yeah, it's very much under 16 girls. We were in the same boat yesterday, and I just told them if any breakdown in play, whether it's a kick-off, a scrum, anything like that, we just walk to it because that's our break. Because when the ball's in play, we've got to go.
Absolutely. Take every opportunity you can. But here's a great opportunity that'll get us started for the Murri Gummaz under 18. They're working up now. They've got 2 tries behind them. They'll send it through their forwards. That's Turpin. Turpin palms one, takes another with her, offloads it. Still going, Murri Gummaz. So they'll come back inside now. Still just through their forward pack. That was Ishmael. Left side now. Look, they've got numbers out there, but a solid one-on-one tackle from Murri United on the fullback Taylor.
Just got Ivy there with a great low tackle as they come down this side again through the 2. Dula and brings it back in field to get caught, but the 9-spot space there again to come back. The pass just did not stick, and United picks the ball up cleanly and heads out 20 metres out from her own line on 0 tackle there. So bit of a let off to United.
Absolutely, but there's a half, the skipper, Bailey Webb.
Absolutely cleaned up, unfortunately, by Jakaya Turpin. Nothing untoward in that tackle, just a very strong defensive effort.
This will be a really tough loss if Bailey Webb is injured. And look, she's clutching her head. I'm not sure if it was big contact here on the head, but we've got the medical coming out, which is great to see that all the young players are taken care of across the Carnival with the NRL and NRLW standard.
Yeah, it is good to have the doctors' support here, doctors and paramedics that are across every field and able to assist our sports trainers out there and give their professional help through the entire Carnival. Does make it take the burden off some teams, especially trying to find volunteers in this day and age. It's not the easiest thing, but as we can see, plenty of yellow shirts getting around for both sides, getting the girls fit, watered up. It's not as hot today, but it has been quite warm throughout the Carnival, and these yellow shirts have been working quite hard.
Takes so much to field a team, like more than just the players and coaches. You know, you've got the supporters, like you said, the league saves as well, the volunteers running water, a lot of who are family members generally wrangled in, but you know, they're coming with a squad of 25, so it takes a lot of effort behind the scenes in likes of the managers putting team lists in every day as well. So it's a big duty, and it's great to see that they've got so much support, all of the teams.
As Bailey Webb there gets to her feet under her own steam. And still just having a little bit of a check.
Not sure if
you are.
A head knock, maybe.
Yeah, I think the doctor's going through some HIA protocols with her. Getting her to balance on one foot. I'd be struggling with that one. I think I'll struggle with that when I'm coherent and no issues at all.
Even when I'm lucid, I can't balance on one foot. She's done well there, I think.
Yeah, she's been cleared by the look of it by the doc. And,
certainly watch out for Bailey Webb, though. And I think, look, if there's another one, I think she'll be taken from the field. But Look, she'll play on and continue there, which is great. She's been a workhorse for the Murri United girls, so it would be a massive loss if she was to go off, but she'll stay on the field.
Jess Ivey taking a carry out there to the out wide as we come back to Martina Williams. Puts a kick over the top and chases her own kick and affects the tackle, trying the one-on-one strip, but the Gummaz fullback to Lara Taylor able to hold on to it.
She's done well, Taylor, to hold on to that one. That was tricky, but speaking of holding on, they've lost it there, so Murri United will collect almost at halfway.
Yeah, it's sort of a... Gummaz had them under the pump there, and Martina took it upon herself to try and get them out of trouble, and has paid dividends. They'll get a scrum on halfway and get another attacking chance. Sort of only their second foray into Gummaz territory for this half. We're 15 minutes in.
So they'll pack the scrum on halfway and shift out to left. Oh, that was a quick little bolt from Letitia Kaitap, the 6. She almost intercepted them, but Murri United have done very well there through Sadie Langton.
Yeah, it was a good dummy. Martina Williams able to hold that one back in. As, she seems to be the one driving the ship at the moment. But the Gummaz, great line speed and second tackle here. They're still on the 50 as the number 10
Gagai
gets them going forward and earns a penalty. The Gummaz girls just a little bit too excited and not square at marker. So Bailey Webb to take the tap. 40 or 38 metres out. It's going to go to the 8 in Morganson.
Here we go. They try to cut her off with the legs. It works this time. Morganson had a big run there. Looks like they'll shift to the right side now. Going through their forwards. No, out the back. It's with Cedric. Cedric. Big contact on her from the Gummaz. Set up left and right. Playing back to the sticks. It's gone backwards. Collected from Webb. Webb squares up. But is driven back from the Gummaz.
The Gummaz line speed. And, she's been... unfortunately, Webb just gets incorrect play of the ball. Gives the referee, please explain, and the referee says, well, I'm not having that. Gives the penalty to the Gummaz, and they get the let off, and they're going to kick for touch here.
So only 8 points to 4, though, in this competition.
As the ball almost lands directly in the commentary area up here, and the nice little ricochet made it pretty much out on the field where they need it. Thanks to our ball girl that's able to clean that one up.
And deadly the ball kids too, Zeke. Like, they're just so proud to be out there supporting and being involved in the game, and a lot of whom played in the junior carnival as well earlier in the week.
Yeah, it is great to see they get to stay around and be amongst it and watch some of their older brothers and sisters or idols they might look up to as players and things like that, being out there running around. And
so it was a big hit for Bezgovshek, and it's followed up from Dula. Dula plays the ball through the hands of Mitchell. Mitchell still going. They've got numbers to the right, numbers to the left. Geck has a decision here. She'll play the right side. It's back with Kaitap. Kaitap.
It's the ball over the top. Cleaned up over on that far right-hand side there. The Malone taken in a strong tackle before Ruby gets out from dummy half for a scoot. As they settle here on 5th and last.
Oh, she puts a chip in. It's a pretty good punt considering she was under a little bit of pressure there from the Murri United girls.
Yeah, Kato gets a deflection off one of the United girls and earns a repeat set. Here, drop out to come. And Gummaz seem to be well in control at the moment. Nearly 20 minutes into this one. Still only 8-4 to the Gummaz. United holding on well with their depleted side.
Yeah, not a lot of points conceded, which is rare. The Murri Gummaz have certainly been putting points on across the carnival, and considering Murri United don't have, really a bench at all. They've been doing extremely well here. And as I say that, Levi, the number 8, Janali, she's just come from the bench, and fresh legs is exactly what they needed. She puts one under the posts.
Yeah, just a great front rowers try there. Just tucked the ball under, looked at her opposite number and said, I'm coming for you, and just ran straight through her and plants the ball down with a bit of passion there underneath the sticks. Janali Levi. Definitely putting the Gummaz on the front foot now, leading 12 points to 4 with a kick to come from directly in front. We've got Letitia Caddep about to attempt that one. If you are looking for your mob, though, we do have the 5 fields here in the dry now, cranking along with games across all of them. So feel free to have a look around on the QMC app there. All games live streamed are free. Do not fall for anybody trying to scam you into paying to watch any of this deadly football. It's a great initiative that we're able to live stream and have all these games free for everybody to watch if you're unable to get here. As a conversion successful by Letitia Caddep, takes the Gummaz out to 14 points to 4 over United. 4 minutes to go in the first half here. The 11 o'clock on field 1.
But yeah, 5 fields in rotation, like you said, Zeke, until the last game kicking off at 5 p.m. today. And they've been some big days for the players out here, especially our young ones too. And, they've left it all on the field after every game, which is so great to see. But 75 teams in the Junior Carnival this year, only 54, I believe, last year. So it's just growing exponentially. There's an appetite here for Murri Rugby League, and it's great to see them all on display, and so much pride and passion these players have.
Oh, exactly right. Just the team at the Arthur Beetson Foundation, the QMC organisation team, just do a wonderful job to be able to get a minimum of 4 games of footy for each of these teams across the 3 days. With 75 junior teams out here playing. Be able to have referees, touch judges, video, live stream, commentary, all that sort of stuff. There's plenty going on behind the scenes as we see buggies heading up and down sidelines, making sure water jugs are filled so teams don't have to worry about where they're getting that from as the Gummaz through the 13.
To that's a huge run.
About 30-metre carry there of 3 to 4 different bits of contact. The 7 skipping across the field to the outside. The 21, not selfish at all.
She probably...
Erickson probably could have just gone to the corner.
She probably should have gone to the corner. She stepped back in and...
dropped Lomas underneath.
Murri United have done really well here with the scramble. Oh, it comes off the boot of the 24 and it's collected nicely. Jessica Ivey.
She's been in everything, Ivey. She doesn't really have a choice with no bench there. She's not getting a break, but she's not taking a backward step, that's for sure, as we've got some big contact there by the 6, Caddep, on her opposite number.
She's met from Geck.
As United having a chance to truck it out of their own end.
She's also been exceptional. I've got to say, Martina Williams, a 13, she's wearing that lock jumper. But, she's been out there directing traffic, and I can see something in the back. No, the touchy came in for a moment.
Yeah, the 2 9s just sort of got a little bit entangled there as one tried to make the quick tackle. But the girls are able to part ways nicely as it comes to the 13 in Williams as she puts a massive kick up and chased. Still last. Gone again by Bailey Webb. This time jumped on by the Gummaz on halfway. But United didn't want to put any fingers on her, so she's bounced up there and stolen an extra 5 or 6 metres into the United's territory.
Like a completed set from the Murri United team, but not a huge set by all means. The Murri Gummaz just really strong in their defence.
Yeah, they have been great there. We're inside the last 40 seconds, so United, I feel if they can hold on here and get themselves to the break, get a well-earned rest. We've got some
big contact out there on Lomas.
Great under the ball contact by Shaniqua Williams. A lot of Williams in this Murri United side.
The Williams unite. I'm sure plenty of families. Oh, I mean, across the carnival, you see pretty much teams that are all family, which is so great to see.
As we've got the other front rower here for Gummaz chiming in. Major Booth lined up deep here, but they drop Jakaya Turpin underneath, and she's able to cross just beside the sticks on the sound of the siren at half time. 18 points to 4 with a kick to come. But we've just had a timeout called for a second.
Yeah, one of the Murri United girls. Oh, she's rolling to her front, so hopefully she's okay. Probably sheer exhaustion.
Yeah, just stretch out some cramps there. Get a nice little break. Now to take a few deep breaths. They've got 5 minutes here before it'll be time to go again. As the Gummaz come over to the bench, try and sneak into a little bit of shade as the sun's starting to beat down. We're going to hurry up and take the kick. We're already a minute into halftime, so as we can see all the league safes for the United girls are out there, getting plenty of water into them. As we know, they've got no bench, so they get to work extra hard. But another 25 minutes of footy for them to come.
Beautiful. So that is a successful conversion, which will take us into halftime here on field for Murri Gummaz leading Murri United 20 points to 4. And welcome back from halftime here on Field 4 in the girls under-18s competition. Sorry, Field 1 we are on. Field 4 was yesterday. And we have the Murri Gummaz leading Murri United 20 points to 4 here. Zeke, it started in the first 5 minutes. It was a little bit of a tug-of-war, but the Murri Gummaz there in the end started to break away.
Yeah, I think United girls are just struggling. Third day now, fourth game. Fatigue's getting to them, no bench, so they've just got to dig deep here, find ways that they can earn little breaks, but just turn up for each other and turn up the pride in their jersey. As they get a straight-up relief as the Gummaz girls just that little bit too excited off the kick-off, and Bailey Webb will bring it back for a tap right on halfway to allow them an attacking raid, as they did in the first half, just getting attacked straight off the kickoff. Whether they're receiving it or kicking it, they're getting it back as Gagai takes the first carry straight into Turpin.
Janiqua Gagai, a standout. She's got family playing across the carnival as well. A big contingent of Gagai, so a big shout out to their family.
Out the left-hand side here of United through Georgetown.
Here we go, Murri United, a little one-on-one tackle there.
Yeah, Williams drawing them in, tipping on to another Williams in Shavella as they go chip over the top by Sadie Langton, cleaned up nicely at the back by the Gummaz.
Bit of pressure there on Lyndall Malone. She's done well, sorry, that was the two. That was Dula, the try scorer. And here's Ruby Bezgovshek in the 22 jumper. She'll take some extra metres for them working here. The Gummaz, a little scoot now.
Great marker defence by Jessica Ivey. Been one of the United's best, I think. Just a workhorse in the middle.
It's exactly what you need. So here we go. Tu'ua will go over halfway now. The 13. Murri Gummaz, they'll shift to the left side. The kick's put over the top. The chase is on. There's Dula. Dula, you're going to have to be quick, Murri United, because Dula is there. That was a strong run, though. Sorry, Zeke, from Dula.
Yeah, it all at the back of Tuara. She's set it up, getting through the line and bringing Bailey Webb, the fullback, into the contest, which just opened up the opportunity with great eyes-up play there from the Gummaz. Noticing no fullback there and knowing they got speed to burn with Dula with her little soccer skills there, able to just to tap it forward and be over the line just to put it down. So Gummaz, first 3 minutes in this second half, just putting their foot on the throat and not looking like letting up.
Like a well-oiled machine, I've got to say, every Gummer team that I've seen, their side has just played with so much class and structure. Shout out to the coach of the under-18s, Jacinta. A lot of these girls coming from Far North Queensland communities as well, so it's so great to see some of our island girls and Cairns, Townsville girls getting involved too and coming down to Brisbane for the carnival.
Yeah, they do great things to be able to bring all these girls together. And they seem to be very consistent across all grades as the conversion successful there by Aaliyah Murri, extending their lead 26 points to 4 over United. As they set up ready to go again. There is a couple of girls that I do recognise from Southeast Queensland out there, which is a good mix with Jakaya Turpin and Alicia Ty in that Gummaz lineup.
Exciting to see that, it's an under-18s competition, so the next step for a lot of these players, if they are sort of reaching that level, will be BMD competitions and NRLW, hopefully. Oh, here we go. How it changes so quick. Bailey Webb puts a kick on, knocked on straight off the kick-off.
Yeah, it's the accidental offside. Obviously, it's hard as a football player when the ball bounces towards you to not just pounce on it. As we saw, United didn't do that earlier, and that led to Dula's first try, as she was able to just to come through and soccer it through to pick it up, regather and score. But United get another chance here. Hopefully the girls can muster a few things together and Bailey Webb takes it off the kickoff.
I love that Webb just goes in for the touch. Usually you'd send one of your forwards in, but Bailey Webb just running with intent, earns herself a penalty.
Tries the quick tap.
Driven back.
As the referee's not counting that tackle, as he's told her she's not allowed a quick tap in that scenario.
It's a shame because she was off there, but I tell you what, she was met from Gummaz force here.
Yeah, the Gummaz girls weren't having any bar of it as we go the tap.
So they'll shift across, yeah.
Georgetown there brought down about 10 out as Webb's at dummy half and goes to short side. Oh, just the pass going aground. A bit of fatigue there for the United girls, unfortunately. Plenty of open try line in front of her, but just hitting the ground. And we'll see the Gummaz with a scrum. Oh, no. The referee has signalled that it was touched by the Gummaz.
Oh, here we go.
So it'll be a scrum to United. So a touch there. That might have been why it went down, because someone just got a little finger in there and forced the ball to not be on line. So United with another set of 6 heading in.
Gummaz on the back foot. I mean, they had the first try of this half, but look, the Murri United will be looking to put some points on. They'll send up Bailey Webb, the skipper. She has been a unit. There's not a lot to her, but she has been a very strong player. So they'll shift out to the left. It's gone backwards through the hands of Williams. Here we go. She squares up. That's Sadie Langton, the only try scorer at the moment for Murri United. Now it's with Williams.
And Sadie Langton got the girls lined up out deep to the right-hand side here. She tries to go herself to burrow over for the third time. They just caught short. Williams at dummy half this time.
Here we go.
Scoops up as they get a couple passes together.
Solid tackle there from Aaliyah Murri.
Nikita Webb taken down, 5th and last here. We're going through Martina Williams.
Williams gets the offload to her 17. Have Murri United found the line? I think they have. Yes. Murri United. Through Moesha Conlon. That is a well-deserved try from them.
Yeah, exactly. They held all the run in there. 3 sort of back-to-back sets with a bit of ill discipline from the Gummaz, and they pay the price. So I'm sure the message will be coming out from Jacinta that we just need to fix up a couple of little things and not allow them to have any more chances. We don't want them to turn the tide of this game, but hopefully United get a bit of confidence out of that one. Bailey Webb with the kicking duties out wide there in this very gusty breeze. I think even Jonathan Thurston will be doing well to kicking them from here.
Yeah. I mean, on the screen we see blue skies, but I can see behind us some pretty dark skies rolling in, so hopefully it goes around us. It wreaked havoc, the rain, in the first couple games. I think drop balls and just were probably the biggest one for the teams, and just ball security, obviously tricky when it's soaking wet.
Yeah, I reckon United probably would have been hoping the rain stuck around, because it very much brings teams back together with the wet weather, and also earns you a few more breaks when the scrums are coming together for the middles.
Absolutely. But Bailey Webb still setting it up. And considering she had that knock in the first half, she's come out strong and she's looking healthy. So fingers crossed she'll be throughout the carnival. So it's a good punt, but it'll go in front of the sticks, and the Murri Gummaz will continue with a 26-8 point lead over Murri United. So that's 2 points now, Murri United. Sadie Langton was the first in the 4. That was Moesha Conlon in the 17, who went over for the second. And for Murri Gummaz, try scorers are Nazalia Dula in the 2. She's got 2. Geraldine Lomas in the 5. Janali Levi in the 8. And, of course, Turpin in the 11. So plenty of tries out in the park today. And we'll see Murri Gummaz kicking off. And hopefully the Murri United team can just hold the ball here, not concede any errors. There's Williams. It's taken lovely. And there she is, the skipper, Webb.
The big front rower, Bailey Webb.
Absolutely. Straight off the back fence of Webb. She almost did a backflip there, I'd say.
Yeah, sort of just lifted up in the air and not put down in the nicest fashion, but nothing illegal there. She wasn't flipped upside down or anything. And sort of just once she was up, they just let her go and come back to earth.
Yeah, that's
as
it.
we come out to the left-hand side as a tip back on the inside for Webb for another
Webb.
carry. And she runs back into that big front row for the Gummaz.
Look, she's wearing the 7, but I could argue that she should be in an 8 or 10.
We've got a long line out here for United. Unfortunately, ball goes to ground through Georgetown. And the Gummaz will get the scrum feed here on halfway.
Bit of work here now for Murri United on the defensive. They've just come off a great try from Conlon. So a strong defensive set here. Girls just need to get behind each other, bodies and tackles. And, you know, that pressure is what forces errors.
We get a Gummaz change in the front row with Emerson Mitchell coming back into the attack with Jakaya Turpin having a break. Cadup feeding the scrum, and United have stolen it, but I don't get why the referees called this one back. She had the ball was in, and she had a great strike at it. I'll just let that play on.
I love that.
As United then go to try something different, try a little push in the scrum as we go back through the 7 in Murri.
That's that passion too. Like there's not too many of them.
She's just lost the ball. A great tackle by the two United girls. We just got that ball up high, and when she's come down, the ball's just popped out, and United get the scrum feed. Just 5 metres there, sort of halfway.
It's that urgency too. They don't have a bench, and these girls are just leaving absolutely everything on the field. They're being led around from Bailey Webb, the captain, but also Martina Williams in that 13 jumper too has been doing an exceptional job. So you can see the communication out there. Look, they've got set up shape to the left and right. They'll play the short side. Strong defense from Murri Gummaz now. They know they've got to work here. There's been a couple of errors for the Gummaz.
Yeah, Williams with the first carry off the scrum as it goes to Morganson. Taken in a great legs tackle by Geck.
Morganson's done well. I saw that ball flopping around in there, so she's done well to hold on to it. But here's the skipper now.
Bailey Webb.
And she's lost it.
Running with it in 2 hands. It just got a little bit away from her, and she's dragged the ground. She went to double pump and unable to bring it back in. As we seem to just be playing between the 40 and 50 metre line at the moment.
I was about to say that. We've got we haven't really moved besides, well, the last try was scored from Conlon, but just so many errors in the second half here.
It is tough. The girls, this is their 4th game of football in 3 days, and as you've seen from the contact, it's definitely not like a touch football carnival here. There's plenty of bruised bodies and bumps and bruises, and it does definitely play into the hands of the Gummaz having that large bench with plenty of bodies there to be able to keep rotating people through. As Geck gets out of dummy half, feeds it out to this right-hand edge. As Talara Taylor bumps off the first one, but brought to ground before the ball's going to be played to Eriksson. Back to Geck, and she drops the number 12 Maloney. As they seem to be quite bunched behind the play the ball here, Gummaz. And we're just calling time off as one of the United girls slow to her feet in the play the ball area, which gives everybody time to catch their breath. Langton able to bounce up as we're going to go back to the Maloney to play the ball just to the right-hand side of the uprights. And Gummaz have got well spread out to the left-hand side. They go right. But the referee let us go with a false start there. And we're off again through Geck, this time going to that left-hand side. But Bailey Webb shoots up, almost executes the tackle, but back on the inside. 16 in Hobson dragged down about a metre out. Geck at dummy half. Out to the left. It's just got to be some catch-pass football here. But United not giving up. Continue to push from that inside, making the tackle once again. Geck getting out from dummy half, dropping Mitchell underneath. And she's met by some more strong United defence, driving her back 3 or 4 metres.
Again, just bodies in the tackles for Murri United, which you love to see. And as I say that, they've conceded the error, which is great to see. The pressure put on from Murri United.
Yeah, nothing but great defence there. The girls never gave up. A very out of character error from Janali Levi. She's normally puts them under the wing and scores underneath the sticks. But United now with all the work to do to get out from their own end as they start to go to work and get on the outside.
Here we go. We're on here. The number 2 in Percy.
Percy gets them out to the 40 as they sort of stripped the Gummaz for numbers as we go back through with Martina Williams.
Some solid contact, though, from Bezgivshek and her 21 in Eriksson. But they've earned themselves a penalty. Too solid.
Yeah, just Ruby Bezgivshek unable to get out of the ruck there. Martina Williams getting up quick enough that the ball's kicked into touch just below us here. And the United girls will get the tap about a metre into Gummaz territory.
Just under 10 minutes left in this second half as well. There's only 26 points to 8. Murri Gummaz lead the under-18 Murri United. And there she is, the skipper. She has certainly been busy for Murri United. Not much to her, but she's taken to ground from 2 of the Gummaz.
Yeah, once again, off the tap, Bailey Webb taking the first carry before it comes back in with Sharila Williams, sorry. We paid here to another Williams in Martina before it goes to Gagai.
Gagai now, solid run, and could be one of the youngest players out on the pitch as well. I mean, it is an under-18s competition, so it really means anyone under 18 can play. So we see a lot of young girls taking the field, which is so exciting to see. So Murri Gummaz now still on the defensive. Oh, I love this. A little scoot from the 15 in Cedric. And she earns herself a penalty as well.
Yeah.
Some ill discipline from the Murri Gummaz.
Yeah, with United having all the running here. People don't know how the tournament works. We earn points for winning each half and then winning the game. And at the moment, it's 6-4 to the second half. So United able to sneak one in this set. They'd currently be winning this second half. But I would not count the Gummaz off. They're only ever one pass away from making something stick as United out the side.
Oh.
Unable to get the last pass to stick. Sadie Langton, she scored the first and almost set up, but has earned a penalty for offside.
Williams did well there again, though, Martina, the 13, to find the space out on that right edge. And another opportunity, though, for Murri United. They've had plenty here. They'll be looking to score. Oh, there she is, the captain.
Well deserved.
The skipper in Bailey Webb. She'll go over for her first try, the third for Murri United. And, yeah, that, like you said, Zeke, well deserved.
Yeah, Bailey Webb been toiling hard all day for the United girls, getting them around the park, getting Martina Williams to come with her. And I think it would be a very different story if those pair weren't out there for the United girls. So hats off to them. They have not given up one bit. And as I said, United are currently winning the second half here.
And she'll look to convert her own try. I can see her taking a well-earned rest. But, you know, she's probably been my player of the match, Zeke. I think that for Murri United, through the likes of Bailey Webb, she's just been directing traffic around. Great communication as well. But we've also seen her take the first hit up off the touch too. So
off the touch, off the kickoff, everything. She just...
off the back fence. She's playing like a front row, but she's got the skills of a halfback.
Oh, exactly right. Just a definite captain's game today, just to get around the girls and make sure they know that she's got their back and she's going to do everything she can to put the girls in a good position. So, unfortunately, conversion missed. We're into the final 5 minutes of this one. 26 points to 12. The Gummaz lead United as we're getting back to the kickoff. As the United girls will have to bring it out of their own again.
But they should be playing with confidence. They've got 2 tries in this half. They've certainly come on with some fire in their bellies, I'd say, in this second half with Less than 5 minutes left to go now.
They should be very proud. I'm sure their coaching staff and all their family and everybody involved with the United girls will be very proud of their efforts here, coming up against a very formidable force in the Gummaz. And as we go, the short kick-off option. Gone back by... Nope. Went back. We've come up with a knock-on here somehow. The referee's seen something that we haven't. But knock-on by Williams off the kick-off. The plan by the Gummaz for their short kick worked, and they'll get the ball back to head in 32 metres out to start this set. As I've said all day, if you are the United girls, you aren't rushing to that scrum. You're sucking them in, some oxygen in the lungs before we'll have Cadap feed the scrum with Geck feeding it out to our 21 in Ericsson. That's a great little carry there. Up the centre, Geck to directing traffic behind the ruck as she gets out and gets Janali Levi on the unders play and still going. Shrugged three of them off and gets the offload to Geck. Gives it out wide here. The 5 in Geraldine Lomas, but United defenders just kept turning up. They've taken her into touch.
I love this from the United girls. They're just rallying. They're playing for each other, putting their bodies on the line for more than just themselves.
Yeah, taking a lot of pride in their jersey and their mob here, the United girls. Definitely not going away. We've got 2.5 minutes here to go, so they'll get through their full set as Bailey Webb.
Again, who else?
I think she
other than Bailey Webb
said that she was definitely going to take the first carry in every set, and even though she started at dummy half, she got there.
And here we go. There's their 5'8" there, and Williams. Williams takes it up almost in front of the sticks, and I can see Bailey Webb out the back. I wouldn't be surprised here if she was involved in another run, probably straight off the back fence.
Exactly right. Martina Williams just little dummy on the inside. Another play here as it comes out the back.
Playing that right side. They'll step back in, though. She's done well there, Jessica Ivey.
There's some strong Gummaz defence, but the United girls still going forward, getting some metres as we come out to Bailey Webb once more.
Here we go.
Tries to pull them apart on that right edge. We get to the last tackle. A good set here by the United girls, getting all the way to the halfway line. As we go back to Martina Williams to put a great kick across field. Taken nicely, though, by Geraldine Lomas and cleaned up by another one of the Williams girls.
She's done well here. She's got to turn around. Oh, and there she is, straight from marker.
Well done, the front row. Morgan's getting across there and cover defence as well. As these United girls are doing so well, they're not giving up. Doesn't matter where they are in the field as we see the 6 cut up through, cleaned up by none other than Bailey Webb at the back.
Cut up the 6. She's done some work here. Now she's backed up with Ishmael.
Webb for another tackle from Marker as she heads back to her fullback role as we go out through Dula on that left edge for the Gummaz.
I would love to see Bailey Webb's stats from this game, like her metres, but also just tackles, line breaks, everything.
That's it. Geck with a little grubber from dummy half. Cleaned up nicely there by the United player. Unsure who we've got there. Playing the ball on that far side. The 17 in Conlon, the try scorer for this, one of the try scorers this half. As the Gummaz girls just get up. We've got about 15 seconds to go here in this game. With 15 seconds to go, I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't see
penalty there. That came
another run by Bailey Webb
from Kaitap.
But yeah, just a shoulder charge there from one of the other girls as Bailey Webb's going to kick for touch. She finds touch, and we'll get one final play here for the United girls. But they've done well. They've dug deep. They've kept the Gummaz to 1 try this half and put 2 on themselves. So you cannot be upset with that effort at all. They need to, and as we go, Bailey Webb goes the kick for, taken nicely there by the Gummaz girls. Taken to ground, Dula. And that'll bring an end to this 11 o'clock clash between the Murri Gummaz And Murri United, with the Gummaz running out 26 points to 12 winners.
And that will be full time here. Stay tuned, though. The next game kicking off in 5 minutes.